Three, two, one, go!
What's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to this week's video. I must be honest, this feels so strange not being with the other two or just being on my own. I'm looking around, but I thought I'd let you know this is going to be my games room tour, and in a similar way to JC done it, mine's going to be borderline very similar style, except probably not as good like quality. My hand's shaking when holding the phone and stuff, but yeah, I'm going to show you around my games room. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know what you think of the collection, how I can display it better. I'm not going to be pulling out everything. I'm just going to be showing you the overall stuff. I'm not going to go through like every single game, because if you haven't done so already, we made previous game room tours maybe 2-3 years ago, and a lot of it, you know, complete different room and setup, but same stuff. So like, I'll show out a few new bits and a few bits here and there, but I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a few.
I'll play alone, but I won't go.
Alright, let's get straight into it. The games room tour of 2023. There's not going to be much added in, so this will be a good way to finish off the year, I guess, and show off my games room. So let's get into it. As you can see, first of all, when you walk in, this is the view you get when you walk in. So you got the sofa, you know, some boxes and all sorts of random bits everywhere. But then as you come in, you go to the left, and you got these beautiful shelves. You got some unboxed N64 consoles, or to be fair, some of the boxes for them are over here, but they are just, some of them are not put away, just pure laziness, and some are just unboxed, so I need to get the boxes for them. But I've also got a nice stack of boxed NES, some SNES, and for some reason my Wii U titles are here. I think again, more just space, but hidden behind the Zapper as well for the NES, so shows how much I pay attention to the Wii U. I know JC goes heavy for it, and it's a very cool collection on display, but yeah, I kind of stopped going from just because of the space really more than anything. But if anyone does go from, well worth it, because cheap bargains to be found for that system. But underneath, something that I do collect for, I guess, I do actually play it from time to time, my Nintendo Wii. Again, could just play them on Wii U, but I like playing them on the Wii. A lot of nostalgia for it. I wouldn't say I collect heavy for it either, but here's a couple of good things I found recently. Some of the Mario controllers for it. Mario there, like, two of them I found really good deal when I picked them up, I must say. But yeah, the Wii, I find games for it cheap on a regular, so always worth picking them up and playing, because again, quite a good bit of fun. And underneath it, for some reason my Xbox games are just kind of a system I don't really play, I must admit. But my games are just kind of tucked away in the corner there, next to some unboxed NES, which when I first started collecting, I enjoyed collecting for them. And there's some really, all the titles I really wanted when I first started collecting I've got, so I've kind of slowed down for this system, like Friday the 13th, The Nightmare on Elm Street. They're games, they're not the best, but I really wanted them, so when I got them and got all the games I wanted, especially boxed as well, just above, I kind of stopped bothering getting more. So again, I might get more in the future if we play more for streams, but not anytime soon. If anyone follows my Instagram, they'll know I recently just picked up an Atari Jaguar and a few games, and look at this, Alien vs Predator. I'm never going to set the system up, it is long, but I would love to actually play them one day, see how bad they are on that system. And it's just games I don't see regular ever for a Jaguar box, so it's quite exciting to get. And then some more Atari games here. Nothing too exciting, so we'll just go straight past. Oh look, these two are reshells, but some Game Boy Advance SPs there. Why are they there? Don't know. But moving on, like again, just underneath. Look at them, just sitting on the carpet for space. They're kind of tucked away, like my 360 and Xbox original games. They're just tucked away, like you can see them on display, but they're not exactly done well. They're just like, you'll see the rest of the room, there's no space anywhere, so they're kind of just thrown in. But I've also got my GameCube games here, another system I don't really collect for, so there's not loads, but there are some nice titles in there, such as Pokemon Colosseum, Luigi's Mansion's a good one for the system, the Resident Evils. I'm not pulling them out because it's just long, but you know, you got your Metroids, you got good games in there, even Paper Mario somewhere. But here, that's a good game. And then you got some Tony Hawk's collectors skateboards here. I can't skateboard for life of me, but I'm a big fan of the series. Well, certain games anyway, and the remake was one of the best games when that came out. It was so much fun. But look, I got cool bits scattered everywhere. Look, a Turtles NES and a normal NES just tucked away casually. You can see what I do collect for now and what I don't, because that's a thing of beauty, but just, yeah, proper hidden away. But above it, that's like all the floor stuff, and on the left, and above it's the, in my opinion, cooler stuff. But it's for the N64, like all my boxed games here. I think I'm around about 150 deep. I was going for a complete set, but I just don't find N64 stuff regularly anymore, so I'm still after it, but the prices they are as well. Will I ever complete it? Well, maybe we'll make it a series on the channel one day, who knows. But I have got a fair few boxed N64. I think I'm around 16 now. Doesn't look it, because there's some tucked away in the corner, like the Star Wars one, Pokemon Stadium. I think behind's just the standard. But two of my actual favourite ones I've got are the GoldenEye one and the Super Mario one. They're the standard consoles, but I love the covers for them. I just think they're brilliant. But the Pokemon ones are very popular as well. A couple of box controllers. You know, the standard for the N64, really. One of the better systems to collect for, just because it's fun, the amount of variants for the system. What have I got next to it? I can't remember for the life of me if I ever done an unboxing of this Virtual Boy or not. If it's not there, I'll do one, because it's not a system you see a lot, and to have one box is sick. It's so good. Like, again, it's a system you're not going to play much. It's not great, but for the history of gaming, it's pretty cool to have in there. And I do have some games, only like 2 or 3 for them, and where they are I don't know, because they're unboxed and they're hidden away somewhere. So if we see them together on this Games Room tour, well, I'll show them off. If not, I'll show them off a later date. But we've got some Wii titles, Wii consoles, just chilling about. Again, absolutely love this. Again, a standard box, but the box is amazing. And then underneath it, GameCube stuff. Let me move the signed picture there. Again, there's some cool stuff to get for this system. There's others I still want. Like there's a Pokemon Colosseum one, like to go with this XD one that I really want, but I'm not paying the price for it anytime soon. So if I ever see it, you know I've got a good deal, put it that way. But something I am collecting for quite a bit now, underneath it, is this Sega Master System. A system that is a ton of fun to play. I've not completed many games because I'm not as good as I thought I would be in my head at these old games, but yeah, it is a very underrated system, and it was so popular in the UK that it made me want it even more. But you can't see everything, but there's just too much stuff in the way. I apologise. But yeah, here's just a few. This is another system. At the beginning of the year, I think I had about six games, if that, and now I'm around 60. So I think around 60. Maybe I'm just making that up, but yeah, 60-ish or so. I want to get a complete set, and if I ever do that, I'll probably be happy to quit collecting there, because this system I really want to fully complete now, and I find the game so cheap. But underneath, just some Mega Drive games. Let me move this. Again, you know, nothing crazy for Mega Drive, but some nice titles to have in the collection. And you'll see one of the systems I've set up later that plays Mega Drive, which makes my life a lot easier and is a lot of fun to play. And then for some reason, just a GameCube there on the floor. You can see how tidy this mess of a room is. And look how wonky these shelves are as well. You can see that I put them up myself as well. Grade A DIY expert. But look, they're coming up like above the sofa now. There's some N64 goodies there and some Switch stuff. But yeah, above it has got the Resident Evil Collector's Edition stuff. It's actually behind these little ones. You've got the Xbox 360 Resident Evil variant. That's pretty cool. More collector's editions. One of the chainsaw controllers, I still need the GameCube one. And look at this little cute little thing. A memory card for the GameCube. That's pretty cool. Moving on though. Handheld boxed games. Like, you know, you've got the standards, all the Pokemons I've even started, apart from Crystal, which I've got in Japanese, but oh, this is pretty cool. It's actually sealed. I always wanted this boxed cables, and then it come up sealed, and it's well, I say sealed, you know, it's just never been opened. Don't know if you can see, but it's annoying because I actually want to use the cables, but I'm not opening it and ruining it. It's too nice, and I want to actually display it. We'll move that after this. I want to actually display that. I love that box, like the box art on it and stuff. But yeah, just some handhelds. A nice little stack. I play handhelds. I've actually started playing more and more as I've gotten older. I just haven't got time to sit there in front of TV. So this now becoming older is the way I game the most. I'd actually honestly say, and I love it. Especially the Pokemon games. They're just fun to chill and relax with quite regularly and do new playthroughs, new Pokemon, you know, the usual stuff. Another thing you'll see when I show off the whole wall, PlayStation's my jam. That's what I go for the most, including my system that I want a full system for and that, but PS1 and 2 especially, box variants, games, if I ever see it, even at a bad price, I'm intrigued and will probably take up on it. But luckily I do get good prices for things, such as this LCD screen. I got a bargain I got it from the Retro Hunter, a shop in Leon C, and he done me an absolute deal for it, and it's the best accessory I've probably ever bought. I still use it. That's the way I play my PS1, sadly, but it's so much fun. I honestly love it. But yeah, there is more. Box Spider-Man PS4, the controller for Spider-Man 2. If you haven't played the game yet, check it out. I'm only a few hours in, but it's so much fun. Here's the Collector's Edition PS4 for Spider-Man 1, tucked away. Unfortunately, you can't see anything of it, but I need to get the second game's collectors now, and then that will look so sick next to each other. But more Vita box systems. There's two PS3 boxes there for the Black Slim and Red Slim console, but again, they take up too much, and this is the stuff I like to display. PS1 and 2. Look, naughty. But underneath, another thing I do collect, toys. Wrestling and Simpson toys I go heavy for, and I've got quite a lot of sealed and unopened Simpson and wrestling figures. So for now, these just had to be shoved here, play sets and stuff, like blocking in quite a lot. And even more so, this is how tight we are for space. Look, I'll get up close. Dreamcast stuff is boxed and moved just here. Saturn stuff boxed in there. And there's some good titles in there, but I don't play the systems, and they're in the way for the cooler stuff I like. So here's the cooler stuff I like. Look, PS1. I'm around 200 and I'm almost at 250 games for PS1. This is the system I probably play the most, especially retro-wise anyway. Like, I play it the most. I love it. Like, you can still say, I want to get more and more, and I'm always aiming to get more and more. It's a cool little PS1. I used to have, I think I got one of these from an Easter egg as a kid, and it was a wrestling one, and that's the one I used as a kid. But yeah, they're cool to have. I don't use them, I keep them in the cases obviously, but they are good nostalgia. And then there is a outside, that's all my PlayStation games. We'll get closer in. Look, PS2 again. Look at, everything's blocked in. Like, all these cubes have got you can just about see stacks of games behind as well. And it goes down to PS3, big box PS2, which I'm always on the lookout for. PSP, just all blocked in with the Vita stuff. PSP. The PS4, one of the best systems to get games for. You can find real good deals, real good quality games. Look at the camera work I'm doing for you guys. All over the place. But PS5, a stack of PS5. I know JC doesn't collect digital, it doesn't collect physical for this system in his games room tour. Crazy to me. You gotta get these bad boys physical. Look at it, makes a great little stack for the collection. Hopefully you get some more physical one day, but there you get more here. PS3 anyway, and then up above, just let me stand up for this. Look at that. Yes. And Dabby-tastic. What crap have I got in here? Star Wars PS4 box, the Batman Collector's Editions. I still need the Batman PS4 console box, so fingers crossed I can find it in the future. The SpongeBob Rehydrated Games Big Boy Collector's Edition in there. South Park Sticker True Collectors. There's just a mix of all sorts, to be honest. Absolute mix. And even down here, that's how much space I'm running out of. Gotham Knights Collector's Edition, some statues. If you look deep down here, a little Friday the 13th Collector's Edition as well, proper hidden away. And if I come back to the sofa, I'll show you what I get to look at when I'm playing. Look, Days Gone Collectors. Look how wonky they've been put up on the wall. I must be cross-eyed, nothing's up straight. But look, a little Bart Simpson head, TV, nothing's set up to that yet, but either the Xbox OG or GameCube will be, I think. And this is the TV I'm playing with my Switch collection. And then what have I got down here? Loads of, the other side's got the other year's worth of the 2K collector's wrestling stuff. I'll go around and show it later. Look at this, a nice little magazine rack. I've even got magazines for people that can read. Not me, but others. That's how considerate I am. Inside this, just controllers and all sorts of crap. There's about 30 controllers in here. And in that one's my Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards and stuff, but I won't pull that one out because it would just make a mess. But yeah, that's got all that stuff. More crap on the table. But look at, this is how I play my PS1. Look at this screen, little 5-inch thing of beauty with Nicktoons Racing in right now. If anyone hasn't played it, decent little racing game for the system. Oh yeah, I do collect handheld stuff as well. I go, like I said, I play the games the most now. I go heavy on it. So here's my, as we move on down as well, my handheld collection. There's some 3DS's. I've got the SNES one as well, but that's in the bedroom. I've been playing through Pokemon White on it, so that's not here at the minute. But check the Instagram out, you'll see it in pictures on there. But yeah, look, here's all Game Boy and Micro, the OG Game Boy. Nice. It's in there. What have I got behind? Loads of different Nintendo DS lights. That's one of my favourite handhelds. That's just proper nostalgia, that. But yeah, loads of different colour variants, 2DS's and what have you. The OG DS, Metroid Prime demo version box. And then what is that? There's a Mario Kart one up here. Let me move that. But that is my modded Game Boy Color as well. Nice. PS1, PS2 controllers. The best I could display them for now anyway. Eventually they'll go on the wall, but look, what wall space have I got? This big old nerd has shit everywhere. What can I do? But what have I got? The PS5 set up, the Wii, my Switch collection. Luckily these are only tiny cases and stuff, so I've just tucked them here for now, but I probably will get a better place for them sooner or later. Some more Game Boys. Loads of Game Boy Colors. You got the Pokemon Game Boy. 2 Game Boy Pockets. Pink one, very jazzy. And then moving on. Oh, look at that beauty, just sitting there, being a little tease. The Latios Latias one. Toys R Us. I really want to get the boxed one of this, and there's a box Target one from America I really want as well. This is a resale, sadly, but nice. And these two, as far as I'm aware, are legit, and they are really nice for the collection. And in there, oh god, I think that's a, I'm not sure, that's not a real box, but has a real console in there, and that's a brilliant little box. You got the Manchester United original Game Boy, and 3 more in there, the Play It Loud series, but they're too tightly in there to pull them out. But you got the yellow, black and clear one, which there's pictures of them on my Insta, so if you want to see them, just check that. But some Game Boy Advances, yeah, you got the SP Advance, the NES SP there, that's quite a nice one, the tribal tattoo one. If it seems like I'm rushing, I'm not meaning to, but it's just, there's too much to talk about, so I don't want to be wasting everybody's time for like 5 hours. Actually, I've also got a cupboard full of exciting stuff. Full of box systems, yeah, just boxes galore everywhere. Saturn, the Power Glove for NES, Dreamcast stuff, N64 box Japanese. If you actually look behind there, you can just about see it. The other South Park. I've been looking for that for a while, I can't lie. That's how much stuff I got tucked away. Yeah, you got some Xboxes, like loose. The controllers are in that controller box, but I haven't got the boxes for them, so the console just stays stacked down here, unfortunately. Some PC games, you got the Xbox One, Gears controller, and the system. Behind all this is 360 boxes, not for them ones unfortunately, but just like standard ones, like the arcade, the premium, and some Xbox original boxes. You've got the Crystal somewhere down there, the OG there. I'm sorry about the bad camera work. But yeah, what else have we got? We've got some Wii U's, the Zombie U one down in the corner, Switch stuff. Yeah, you got the Zelda one, the Mario Kart 8, which is a shame because they are really nice boxes. And you know what? I know JC collects for the Wii U, so maybe that'll make a nice trade with him one day if he needs any of them systems. Like if he goes for the consoles as well, because I don't. I clearly have no space for them, so I'd probably trade 1 or 2 of them. But yeah, that's the gist of it really. Let me know what you think, and let me know how I can display it better, because you can see I've not done that great of a job. But it's cozy, and this is my this is my second home, so yeah, let me know what you think. And there's one more thing to show you, and I'll show you it in a second. There was just one more thing I thought I have to show you. My 2 arcade cabinets downstairs. Unfortunately not in the games room, far too big and far too heavy to be upstairs. But 2 beautiful, as far as I'm aware, original Miss Pac-Man machine, and a very good Street Fighter solid arcade cab. That's everything in the collection. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.